everybody and welcome to my channel. Today I have this look for you guys. I think that this is a really nice look for Valentine's Day. I'm going to be using some new Milani products. I think it's cute for a date or the movies. It's just a really classic look, so I hope you guys enjoy the video, and if you want to see how to get this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so to start this tutorial off, I'm going to be using a primer. I want to use a luminous primer because I'm going to use a matte foundation, and the reason I do that is because I have a really dry skin. So I'm using the Emilee Smart Shade CC Luminous Primer, and it just comes out like a cream, and I'm just going to be applying this all over. I'm going to go in with the NYX Pore Filler. This is my all-time favorite primer. This primer is really amazing for obviously filling in the pores, but not only that, it's just a really nice silicone-based primer, and I feel like those just help my foundation go on so much better. So once that is done, we're moving on to foundation. I'm going to be using the, I'm shaking it, the Maybelline Dream Wonder foundation. This stuff is amazing, believe the hype. I took forever to buy this stuff, and I don't know why, because it's incredible. And I'm just going to use a flat top kabuki brush to apply it. This is from a brand called New and Beauty. I don't really know what you're really supposed to do with this applicator. I just put it on my fingers and then dot it on my face. But you can do whatever. It's really weird. I really wish the applicator was different. This is like a Valentine's Day look, so we do want that full coverage. So I'm just gonna put it where I would put, like, where I need the coverage. I'm not gonna put it all over. Again, we don't want it to look too heavy at the end. Here's in my face. So I'm just gonna go through and brush out my eyebrows using any old spoolie you may have. This one is just one that you can get from like Sally's, that's disposable. And I'm just going to brush them out. I'm going to be filling them in using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Blonde. And I'm just gonna use this angled eyeliner brush from Coastal Scents to apply it. I outline my brows first. So just starting from the bottom, creating a really thin line. We are going to just use the same spoolie and just brush right through them just to make the appearance of hair again. That's one thing about this pomade that sucks, is it kind of is like a paste and it like glues your eyebrows to your face. So if you don't brush them out, you're gonna have these like really wonky pasty brows, so brushing them out gives them that hair-like appearance again. Okay, so now that the brows are done, we're going to move on to the eyes. So I'm going to use an eyeshadow base instead of a primer. So I like the Milani Shadow Eyes in Almond Cream. Once I do that, I just go in with like a Real Technique sponge and use the pointed tip and just kind of buff it out. So once the base is applied, it is a cream product, so it's going to be tacky to the touch. So a little trick to applying your eyeshadow without it also dragging and sticking is to use a translucent powder and just pat it over, just a thin layer. I'm going to use the Fit Me Matte and Poreless. This is kind of a whatever powder. It works for this purpose, and I'm just using a Real Techniques contour brush. So I'm going to apply eyeshadow to my crease. I'm going to use the Urban Decay eyeshadow in the color Naked. It's basically just a cool tone brown. If you have any kind of contour shade that's a cool tone brown, that will work as well. And I'm using a Sigma E40 brush to apply it to my crease, just to get a nice airbrushed crease. I don't really want I don't really want anything too precise. Infallible eyeshadow in the color Amber Rush. It's just like I'll show you guys. It's like a nice rosy color with a lot of shimmer in it. So it's really beautiful for a Valentine's Day look. So I'm going to go in with one of these fluffy flat shaders. This is from Coastal Scents and it's really nice. And I'm going to use the e.l.f. Mist and Set, just a setting spray. This is $3 at Target. And in my experience, it works exactly the same as the MAC Fix Plus. I had both and I would alternate every day using this or Fix Plus and I never noticed a difference. So I only buy this now, and you just want to spray the brush, get it a little bit wet, and then go right into your eyeshadow. And this is just going to intensify the pigments and make a really beautiful, almost foiled-like look. Okay, so once the eyeshadow is applied, you can most definitely just stop here if maybe you're going on like a daytime date. So if you want to switch it up to the nighttime, we're going to add a little bit of black just to kind of smoke it out. And one of the best black eyeshadows for smoking, in my opinion, is the Sonia Kashuk Eye on Neutral palette. So I'm going to go in with this Coastal Scents blending brush. And it's like a really small blending brush. And I'm just going to dip it into the black. And just start off with the outer corner of your eye. I just start off halfway, or like a quarter of the way into my eye, and just drag it downwards and create almost like a V shape with the eyeshadow. We're just working slowly with it. I'm going to concentrate some more black right on the very outer corner, just patting that on there. Once the black is pretty much in the crease, I'm going to take that same E40 brush that we used earlier with no additional product and just go right back through the crease with it. But once you have the black eyeshadow applied, you're going to want to go back into your main eyeshadow, the L'Oreal Infallible, and just go back over just half of the eye. And what this is going to do is create a nice gradient so that black really blends seamlessly. So now we're going to go in with eyeliner, and I'm going to be using today the NYC liquid liner. This is the best liquid liner. It's so black, it's so matte. I just did a really thin line and a thin wing, and you can take the wing out as far as you want. I just did what I'm comfortable with. So now we're going to apply mascara. So I'm going in with the Jordana Best Lash Extreme, and this stuff is to my waterline, and I'm going to use the Maybelline Master Drama. I'm going to take a really small angled brush, really teensy tiny, and I'm going to go back into the same black from the Sonia Kashuk Eye on Neutral palette, and I'm just going to pat this into my waterline. So for under eye concealer, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer I have it in the color Light, and I'm just gonna dot this under my eyes, and this is just gonna clean up the whole under eye area. Using a Real Techniques contour brush to set this, or to blend it out rather. Hello. Okay, so this is also a good time to cover up any blemishes. Set our foundation, and I'm gonna be using a MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in medium, and I'm gonna use that with my Up and Up brush from Target, and I'm just applying a light layer of this just to set my whole face. Now I'm gonna set my under eyes using an e.l.f. blush brush, and this just adds all that more coverage to the under eye area. And I'm somebody that likes a lot of coverage on my under eye. I'm not really somebody who likes to brighten and highlight that area. Now I am going to do a little bit of contouring. I'm gonna use the Tarte Park Avenue Princess Bronzer. This is just a cool tone bronzer. If you have the Urban Decay Naked Eyeshadow, this will work for contouring too. It might be a little bit hard to get your brush in there, but if you do, this works really well for contouring. I'm using my new favorite contour brush. This is the e.l.f. Complexion Brush, and if you look, it's really narrow and tapered this way, and it's just the perfect length, and it's perfect for just carving out cheekbones. Underneath my upper or my bottom lip, right here in that crease. That's gonna give you a more like poutier lip look. Little tip for you. Let's move on to blush. I did promise some new Milani products in the title, I think. So I did get the new Milani blushes. These are their powder blushes, the rose ones. And I think I'm gonna go for the more natural one in Romantic Rose. Oh, that's perfect for Valentine's Day. So now I'm gonna do a little trick of mine that I've always done. And after I've done contour and blush, I used to be really afraid of that because I thought that it looked really unnatural. So I would go in with a translucent powder and apply just a light layer over all of it, just my whole face, just so that it would really blend out and look seamless. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte. I have mine in the color Nude Beige, but there are translucent shades. Again, same powder brush I always use. Okay, so to line my lips, I'm using the Milani Color Statement Lip Liner in the color True Red. Matte lipstick from Milani. This is their new matte lipsticks in Matte Passion. I love the red lip on Valentine's Day. All about the red lip. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was my first YouTube video that I've posted, and I hope that you guys like it.